Onikori. Onikori, more commonly known as the Fiend, is a Caldari Capsuleer terrorist. 10 years ago, security forces in the Caldari system of Suroken destroyed a civilian ship. The headquarters of Hayasiota, a Caldari corporation, are located in the system. The ship was found trespassing and refused to change course despite numerous warnings and was blown up in the end. Aboard the ship were numerous radicals, both Caldari and Galenti, demonstrating against recently exposed information about dubious drug experiments the corporation was undertaking, involving for instance slaves provided by the Amar. All but one of the radicals were killed when the ship blew up. The only survivor was the ship captain Aki Onikori, protected by his capsule. Amongst the dead was his wife. Onikori swore that the death of his wife and his compatriots would be avenged, and in the decade since the incident he has made his vow come true through several terrorist acts. Onikori seldom goes by his real name and is best known to the public by the name Fiend, a play on words of his name in Caldari. In the past few years his twisted ideology has mutated from one of innocent anarchy to a bloody crusade against authority in every form. Early on his focus was first and foremost on the pharmaceuticals industry, but in recent years he has started targeting more diverse targets and seems especially fond of governmental institutions. Onikori is very persuasive and extremely driven, and these traits have helped him secure support from various sources sympathetic to his cause. With these funds the Fiend has created a small, tight unit of experienced and dedicated terrorists. It goes without saying that the Fiend and his friends are high on the wanted list of almost every police and military organization there is. The Sorrow is particularly keen on getting its hands on him, after he blew up a Sorrow ship recently. This embarrassment is something Sorrow wants to rectify as soon as possible. But the Fiend is not only cunning, but also paranoid. He never stays long in any one place, and even his closest associates are often in the dark about his whereabouts or future plans. This extreme paranoia has served the Fiend well in his ongoing crusade against the pharmaceutical industry and other totalitarian institutes with no regard for human life, as he himself phrases it. Even if he's a hunted man, the Fiend still finds time to plan and execute his terrorist acts that have made him famous. The Fiend is indiscriminate in the selection of his targets, a clear sign that he holds few customs or creeds dear, something that his criticizers have pointed out as a serious contradiction. On one hand he claims to be fighting against those that hold human life in contempt, while on the other he frequently kills innocent bystanders in his attacks. The fact that many of his attacks have killed or injured civilian bystanders, often children, means that he is highly unpopular almost everywhere, and that few people will be sorry when his reign of terrorism comes to an end.